Hey gang, Dave Seeman coming to you from Inniscrone Golf Club in Avondale, Pennsylvania. Hope you're all doing well. Hope the season's going great for you and hope those scores are starting to come down. Today I want to talk to you about something that I see a lot of really my senior men. I see a lot of this problem with senior men, and I was teaching a guy yesterday and he goes, you know, I hit my driver okay. And I said, okay, well, let's see the driver swing. He gets out and he hits a few, and it's an 11-degree driver. And I think it was a regular shaft, but it was a real long driver. And we start working on his golf swing. And this guy is big time rotational. You know, he's got the big swing, and he's not built at all like Davis Love. So he can't really turn, and he can't get his hands up here. He's kind of built like Craig Stadler. Nothing against you, Craig, if you see this, but, you know, he's kind of short and stubby and, you know, short arms, and he can only swing to about here. Well, he's turning so much that his hands are here. And he's also turning so much that his weight goes onto his front foot. So anyways, we worked on the swing a little bit, and this isn't the gist of today's video. The gist of today's video is, he says, you know, I hit my 5-wood great. I said, really? I said, all right. So he hit some 3-woods, and then finally we got he hit some drivers, and he didn't hit them very well, and he was hitting this big fade, and alignment was a big issue, and the ball position was a big issue. So finally, I said, hit the 5-wood. So he gets the 5-wood out, and he starts getting a higher trajectory, and he starts hitting it about the same distance that he was hitting his driver. So I said, hey, do me a favor, let's try the 3-wood. So he started hitting the 3-wood. He was probably hitting the 3-wood about 10 to 15 yards farther than his 5-wood. I said, do me a favor, the next time you go out, take the driver, put it in the closet or in the garage or the trunk, and don't play with it. And tell me how you do if you hit more fairways. So the moral of the story is, I'd like to see more of you go to shorter shafts, more whippy shafts, or more flexible shafts, and more loft. As we get older, especially as seniors, and I found this true with me, I just switched shafts from, well, I'm not going to tell you what I was playing, but all of a sudden it's easier. I don't have to swing as hard. I don't feel like I have a quick transition because I can't handle the club that is supposedly made for me. So try hitting a shorter club, more loft. As we get older, we lose our swing speed. The only thing that keeps the ball in the air is the loft. If we don't have speed, we have to have loft. Remember that. So here's the deal. I got my 3-wood here, and I'm going to just go through the setup. We got to make sure. Now, the 3-wood is probably the hardest club for most of us to hit off the ground. I got this slightly teed up. But I want you to see here, if we stay level in our golf swing, we can make a lot of things happen, and we can hit the ball a lot higher. So I'm going to set up to hit this 3-wood, and you can see the ball position is kind of up off my left instep. Good posture. All right, we're going to let those arms go up and come through, and I finish on my left side. Now, if you guys can really work on getting to your front foot, you're going to see a lot of things happening. Let me do one more here, and the big key here is when we get to the top of our backswing, you see how my spine is pointing away from the target. Most people, especially the guy I was teaching yesterday, they have a tendency to over-rotate, and then their spine is pointing the wrong way. If you want to hit slices the rest of your life, be like this at the top, and most of you probably are. So we got to work on limiting the rotation. You want a little bit of rotation with the upper body, but you want to get your arms up. And we keep them in front of us, we can hit a nice little draw. There we go. That one's a little better than the first one. So, that's my tip for today. A, try a shorter club, more loft. Hey, you guys, see, you men out there who have your wives play, try her driver one round. See what happens. You never know what's going to happen. But I bet you'd be surprised how much better you hit it and how much more you get it in the air. Second one, our second point of today, got to stay level. We got to have that good spine angle at the top. You do that, good things can happen. So from Dave Seeman at Inniscrone Golf Club, farewell, and do me a favor, check the website. We're going to have some schools coming up in the next couple weeks, going all over the country. So if you're interested, please let us know. Take care.